Good morning, Cal. Good morning. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's Wednesday, so we're almost halfway through the week. Got more training today. I did get in a workout this morning. Just finished up my a run. I did 15 minutes. I've been trying to run at least every day, and if not every day, then every other day. And basically my goal is to first run for a certain amount of time, record the distance that I cover in that time, and then try to cover that same amount of distance another day in less time. And that's progress right now. So I kind of go back and forth between like longer runs, so 30 minutes, and then like shorter runs, 15 minutes. The goal being to make the 15-minute runs more intense, cover more miles per minute in that 15-minute run than the 30-minute run. And then my Apple Watch also tracks my heart rate, so I can see how my heart rate trends over the course of each of these runs. And then of course I'm still lifting. I just really added the running in as aerobic activity, because aerobic activity is, one, good for being able to recover faster from more intense training sessions. Aerobic exercises also has a lot of correlation to longevity and well-being later in life. And I think it's important to take those things into consideration. Yeah, so I just started making that a part of my daily training. I don't know if I'll keep it. I don't know if I'll change it up with something. Preferably, I'd like to do jiu-jitsu 2 or 3 days a week and call that my aerobic, anaerobic, because it's a little of both. Just that be my cardio. But right now, jiu-jitsu, just the classes aren't fitting with my schedule, so I'm having to fit it in. One of the longest things it took me to figure out was the logistics of running, because Cal's always with me when I work out. And I shared this in a video earlier, but so the thing I've come up with is, if I want to go for a run that's out away from the house, then I use Cal's wagon back there, and I simply just load him in it, and then I'll just pull it with me. I mean, it does make more work when you're running, but at least he can still be a part of what I'm doing, and I can still be a part of what he's doing, because that's really the main purpose for me for training at home, is so I can still be available to my family for that hour and a half that I spend exercising. The other hack, super simple, is just like today, as I showed you guys, I just ran in circles in the driveway. Like, I mean, it doesn't really matter like where you run to or where you run back from. It's just that you're running, it's just that you're moving. So yeah, those have been my 2 hacks. Maybe you're a dad or you train at home and trying to figure out how to make that work logistically. That's how I made it work. I'm gonna get ready, and I do have something really cool camera related that I want to show you guys, but I don't have time right now, so I'm gonna have to do it probably on lunch from class if I have time. But I'm gonna show you before the end of the day, so just hang in there. What are you saying? Really? Okay. Tell me about it when I get home, okay? Bye-bye, Sam. See you later, buddy. hate being late so much, especially to classes. But that's my hand to deal with this morning. You know, one thing about this experience so far in this training has been how much I've really missed dedicating some time during my week or during my life to learning, just like finding something new, finding topics I don't know anything about, and just deepening my breadth of knowledge on it. So that's good. So moving forward, what I'd like to try to do is find a way to make learning something I'm always doing. I mean, reading is great, but actually doing like some structured, you know, dedicated learning is it's different. So some things I'm kind of kicking around is maybe trying to find out if I can audit classes, or I don't know. I'm kicking ideas around, so we'll see. Okay, today's lunch break, I had to do what I did on Monday, which was come here and take care of some things that needed done right now, or they weren't going to get done. But now I'm headed back to class. I really want to talk to you guys about my new camera. I don't even want to say what it is. My new camera related thing, because I'm really pumped about it. I'm really excited about it, and I'm definitely in love with it. I'm not the most expert camera person, but I think it's pretty legit. So we'll see when I get back to class, if I have time before class starts. We'll go over it then. If not, we'll do it later tonight. Just like I said this morning, just hang in there with me. I'll update you. Hopefully it's worth the wait. Literally no worse time to have a car with black interior than in the middle of a summer in Missouri. It makes everything 10 times hotter.
We hear old words with new ears, like young ones with no remorse.
Best part of the day, coming home to the family. Well, that's annoying.
I forgot that I locked it, okay?
Sam. Cheese. Hey, Sam. Are you going to be hanging out with us tonight? Hey, Cal. Are you having your cousin sleep over? Are you going to be a good host? Is he going to sleep in your bed? Cal, what kind of ice cream do you want?
You want ice cream? Mama, shoes.
Not right now, buddy. We'll go get it later.
We'll get it later.
Later. Not right now. You can sit there. Sit there and watch your iPad. Okay? Sam, are you going to have ice cream? Love you.
Love you too.
Well. Look at you, big boy. You're in the exerciser all by yourself. I love you, Kyler. You're getting to be big, buddy. What are you guys doing? Taking baths together? It's all, the water's turned off.
Congratulations. You use it well.
Hey, Cal. Did you and Sammy plan your outfits? Because you guys match. You know that? Sam, did you know that? You guys match. So Kelsey went to get the ice cream that I promised these two. So I've got all three boys to myself watching Harry Potter while they watch YouTube Kids. It's a good evening. Guys got your ice cream? Oh, be careful. Don't spill it. Oh, Sam. Sam, are you eating ice cream with Say? With Yay? With Yay? With your Yay? Hey, are you boys ready for bed? Okay, we have 3 kiddos asleep, so I have to talk kind of softly and quietly, but I did not forget that I promised to show you my new camera thing that I got today to you guys. So that's what I'm going to do to end this vlog. So I have 2 cameras that I shoot on, both video and photos. The very first camera I bought was a Canon T6i Rebel. Great camera, great starter camera. You know, I'm not really doing anything truly professional. It's all just mostly hobbyist, amateur, you know, enjoyment. It's not high production stuff. So great camera for that. That's actually what I'm filming this clip on. The other camera I have is this camera. It's a mirrorless, so my Canon's a DSLR. This is a mirrorless Sony Alpha 6000. So in their mirrorless lineup, in Sony's mirrorless lineup, it's also considered kind of a starter camera. Nice thing about it, it's pretty small, much smaller than my DSLR, pretty lightweight. The nice thing about the mirrorless camera, in my experience, compared to the DSLR, is for video, which is what's most kind of important to me, is it seems to be much faster and the autofocus is way better. The autofocus on this camera, this T6i, to me is kind of iffy. I don't trust it a lot. It does have the flip out screen so you can see when something's not in focus or when something is in focus, but you can't really just assume that the autofocus is going to work, which I don't really like, because when you're shooting a lot on the go, you really do need good autofocus, because you don't always have time to sit there and make sure everything's perfect, and you don't really have time to pull manual focus a lot unless you planned your shot ahead or thought about it. So that's why in the last 2 or 3 months I've almost gone exclusively to shooting video on my mirrorless camera, and I just basically shoot some impromptu video clips on my Canon, or when I run out of battery on this, but predominantly I'm using my DSLR camera, my Canon, for photography. I feel like it takes really good, clear, crisp pictures and has great color. Then not to say this camera doesn't do good either. Okay, so I know this clip is getting long. This is not new. What is new, or the lens that I was using with this camera was this lens. It's an 18 to 50 millimeter basic kit lens. It is stabilized. It's really great for that thing. It doesn't have any manual focus. It's all autofocus, but it was a great kit lens. But I really wanted to upgrade, so I got this bad boy. See if I can focus on it. So this is a 18 to 105 E-mount Sony lens. And one of the really nice things about it is the fact that it has constant aperture, so the lighting can stay the same. The amount of light coming into the lens can stay the same all the way from 18 millimeters to 105 millimeters, which makes a big difference. And yeah, I just love the look of it. I like the feel of it. I like the way it feels when it's on the camera. Yeah, I'm just kind of all my new toys recently, it's definitely the one that I'm kind of the most in love with lately, because we got the Switch. I love my DJI Mavic Air, but I'm really digging this lens. Okay, that sums it up. You waited all day for me to go over that. I got a new lens. I'm going to be shooting with it. I'll update you as I have more time with it. But until then, I hope you guys had a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.